Have you ever wondered what would happen if the kindest, most empathetic member of a superhero team suddenly turned into its most terrifying villain? Today, we re-dive in deep into one of the most shocking character transformations in Marvel Comics. The time Susan Storm, the Invisible Woman, became the ruthless Malice, Queen of Hate. It all starts in Fantastic Four issue 280. The team is already on edge. Reed is missing, presumed dead after a battle. The Thing has left the team, replaced by and Sue is grappling with the immense stress of leading the team and raising her son, Franklin, all while mourning her husband. This emotional vulnerability is exactly what a psychic villain named Psycho-Man was waiting for. Psycho-Man is a master of manipulating emotions. He uses his control box to amplify negative feelings, turning fear, doubt, and hate into powerful weapons. Seeing Sue's inner turmoil, he targets her, preying on her insecurities and grief. He doesn't just attack her. He twists her own powers and emotions against her, amplifying every bit of resentment and frustration she's ever felt. The transformation is horrifying. Susan Storm, the heart of the Fantastic Four, is consumed by this amplified negativity and reborn as Malice. Her costume turns dark and menacing, and her powers become more aggressive than ever. She's no longer just creating invisible force fields for protection. She's using them as razor-sharp weapons, lashing out with a cruelty that no one thought she was capable of. What makes Malice so terrifying is that she knows all of the Fantastic Four's weaknesses, both physical and emotional. She taunts Johnny with his impulsiveness, belittles She-Hulk for being a replacement, and attacks her own son, Franklin. It's a deeply personal assault. The team isn't just fighting a villain. They're fighting their sister, their mother, their friend, who has become their worst nightmare. The climax of this arc is a brutal confrontation. The team struggles to fight back without permanently harming Sue. But how do you defeat an enemy who is fueled by your own attempts to stop them? The solution comes from a surprising place. Reed Richards returns. But it's not his scientific genius that saves the day. It's his love for Sue. In a desperate move, Red forces Sue to turn her hatred on him. He goads her, pushing her to her absolute limit. As she unleashes her full power, ready to destroy him, she finally sees the monster she's become in Reed's eyes. The shock and horror of her own actions are enough to shatter Psycho-Man's control. The real Sue Storm breaks free, collapsing in horror at what she's done. But the story doesn't end there. Even after Psycho-Man is defeated, the trauma remains. To symbolize her victory over this darkness, Sue changes her name from the Invisible Girl to the Invisible Woman, a declaration of her newfound strength and maturity. She's no longer the passive member of the team. She's a survivor, a leader, and one of the most powerful heroes in the Marvel Universe. This arc proves that Sue's greatest strength isn't her invisibility, but her incredible emotional resilience and the force of her will. This storyline is a classic because it shows that even the brightest heroes have a dark side, and overcoming that inner darkness is the most heroic battle of all. What do you think of this dramatic turn for Sue Storm? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more comic book histories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.